I'm Yasmin.
I'm Dom.
And we just saw Devoted.
Devotion.
Blah.
He was devoted though.
Blah. We just saw Devotion. And it was a movie about a black pilot
A naval aviator.
in 1950. So whatever assumption you had, I had the same assumption. And the movie, I felt like, took a slightly different turn than that. And that's why I loved it. And that's why I think you should go see it.
So the good part about it is, as far as movies go, we spend a lot of time in World War II.
Right.
And so I thought it was cool because this is during the Korean War. And
Right.
I've never seen a movie focus on the Korean War. So that was cool. I felt like this movie was the season finale of a show I hadn't watched before because all the character development and stuff, all the character backstory and all of that stuff felt just a little rushed to me. Like this movie felt like a bunch of different things in one.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of a biopic about this guy, but not fully. And it was kind of a war movie, but not fully.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of a race relations movie, but not fully. So like it was it had all of those elements to tell this man's story. And I liked it. I just felt, I felt incomplete. I felt like I was missing stuff when I was watching it. But by the end of it, it still was emotional and it still, I think, got the reaction out of me that I think they wanted. Because by the end of it, I was emotional and I cared and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just felt like I came at the end of the journey and I didn't see this man's whole journey. That's how I felt.
I'm making all these sounds and motions like I agree with you. I do not. I felt like what was shown was all that needed to be shown. Because the movie had a very direct point.
It did.
It was definitely about my man's and how he traversed life as a fighter jet pilot in the 1950s.
Yeah.
And it did exactly that. We saw how he did it. We saw how he liked to handle situations. He saw what he liked his focus to be. We saw all of that.
Yes.
It did feel complete to me, guys.
I did like, they did some interesting things. We were talking about it before.
Yeah.
Like with him dealing with racism, they showed it. Because most movies, like the Jackie Robinson movie or the swimming movie Pride, most movies when they show the racism, it's very overt.
Damn, I was trying to keep that on the DL.
Well, no,
that sounds
I'm
like
not-
that assumption and da da
Well, no,
da.
I'm not saying how they did it. They just did it they showed it in a really interesting way that was different than most movies do.
I agree.
And so I like that part. But like you said, it gave me everything I needed to know.
Yeah.
I guess I just wanted a little bit more.
You want to be all in his business.
A little bit. A little bit.
It's okay.
But Devotion was a good movie and
Support. Some motherfucking support. Go see the movie. Buy the ticket.
yeah, buy the ticket. Buy the ticket.
Listening to him.